Bowled first. Every team that's bowled first and chased has won in the series so far, and has gone to bat on later into the evening. South Africa, they've got the two changes. Vian Miller in place of PAK at the top, and got South Africa off to good starts. There's his career, Janneman Milan, before by a South African, and it was Hashim Amla. If he manages to get it right today, he will create a new record for
where conditions are so favorable. It's like playing a cameo, so I'm sure he'll be mentally coached
to lay that foundation again. Shaheen Afridi will be starting to make all your runs.
I think one thing that Pakistan can look to do in the first
pitched. That's another good delivery. That one looks like it was extra pace, 143 kilometers per hour. So this is a perfect start. This is exactly what he would have wanted. You know, as a bowler at the top of the order in this format, you want to get into the game. He might have been talking in the ear of some of the Pakistan bowlers, but this has been impressive. He's backing it up with good length. Unable to get it away, Janneman Milan. Couple of strikes already.
Yeah, maybe look for variation, Yorker length. Don't bowl the length.
Best of the series. Oh dear, it's away. Great 5 deliveries, not a too bad of a delivery in the last one. But Janneman Milan plays an absolutely superb square drive. And South Africa off the mark with a boundary.
He's a silky player, he's a touch player. And touch player.
I'm injured. And the coach said, no, I spoke to the physio. He said everyone's fine. He said, oh, you spoke to an over, economy rate-wise.
Good morning, Shabash.
It's been such a strength of his. Well, up and over. That's beautifully, but that's all the way. Just the second delivery, and Markram's off and flying.
Yeah, he's a tremendous striker at the ball. And didn't try to overhit it. Didn't try to muscle this one. Just got into a good position and lifted it for an effortless 6.
That it should be constructed.
Strong appeal, and umpire gives it. Nawaz strikes again. He waited and waited for the decision, and then in the end, I think it's a reasonably good call. They've gone for a review here.
I think the only news for Markram will be whether it's sliding down the leg side. It was the quickerish delivery. It didn't.
Before him, we've scored 4 consecutive T20I 50s. Around the stumps, different angle. Trying to keep the ball within the stumps. Good choice.
Go defensive again.
Gets off the mark straight away. Oh, glorious through the offside. What a shot that is. Beautifully hit through the offside. He can be a classical player when he wants to. He can improvise big time. But this has to be watched again.
As good as it gets, but
this time just a wee bit shorter, maybe slighter in pace as well. Got to be careful with his arm ball. He's a beautifully hit. Didn't try to hit it hard. That's gone all the way for 6. Lovely piece of cricket.
Yeah, there was a call of catch it. I think it was.
You've got to look at the strengths of the batsman and how the pitch will react.
Hit him.
Direct hit is in. I think he was in. So the previous over, Nawaz had a long on and mid-off was up in the ring. This over started by having that long on field. Along with Williams, right, Haris Rauf, we know he can be lightning quick, he can be smash over mid-off. No need to run for that one. The balance was so good. He walks into that ball and cracks a great fall.
Once again through the off.
Like this guy. Whipped away leg side, that's 4. Good start to the over from South Africa. Frown from Hassan Ali. Game, I suppose. Linda. Now, I'm a little bit worried about him at 5. I was okay. Whipping away on the leg side, and that's going to disappear for a boundary.
It's a side that he favours, the leg side. Rassi van der Dussen. We often see him.
Edge. 4 runs, fine. No chance for third man to stop that. Yeah, they were 65 for none after 6 overs, South Africa. Oh, that's nicely played. Really good control. Beautifully played by Rassie van der Dussen.
It's an option that he more than likely prefers than the conventional sweep, does Rassie van der Dussen. He is in such form and such touch, particularly in a shorter format.
And up until now in this over. Well, that one didn't bounce much. Worked away just for one. Good work from Ralph. Really good gap, a good percentage gap in winning the toss. Big bonus to him. The numbers he used is about 1. Injuries. That's out. That's the air I was thinking about. That is a really big wicket. That is a huge wicket, in fact. To break this partnership to Quieten, Yanaman Malan is really important right now for Pakistan.
Well, I spoke about that option, particularly for Malan. And he went the route of coming down the surface.
That's a superb 100 against Australia. Direct hit will be okay. But gone over the top of mid-off. Straight to backward point. Big partnership this for South Africa. Because they can do that. They're both hitters. They can do that. That is a wonderful shot. He loves playing at this venue. There's Van der Dussen.
Wow, that's gone a long way. He's got all of that. Has Rassie option that comes in next.
It's just the single. Clarkson's going to get himself back on strike with just the 1
over. In the last game, they were going at over 10 and over in the first 10. So, Fahim Ashraf. Need of the hour, helmets for bowler.
Yes, you either got to stop it or you're going to wear it. Side. He wants to get across, just like he does there, get outside the off stump. Or is it he bowl into?
Change of pace. The off cutters, the leg cutters. Has got to stay.
You can find those questions out. And Clarkson would definitely be my slot squad, especially after he plays shots like that. Gives himself room, waits for the slow delivery, waits and holds the pose, and then delivers. It's brilliantly played.
Yeah, waited. I think he picked it a little early. It was in great guys to mark out players that be good in those conditions.
On the subcontinent of the next period. Again, it's leg side. It's a full toss. This one's easy to put away for Van der Dussen. He moves to 44, and he really is starting to cut loose now, Rassie. He's going to be enjoying these kind of deliveries. As we said, he's got that tendency to look for the leg side, but when you get a knee-high.
Oh, it was in the slot, but never mind. I think he hit the pad and went for 4. Yeah, 4 leg buys. He has positioned himself for that lap sweep. What's happening here?
I think that could be appealing.
Because normally they wait for the DRS to be taken off. Oh, Afridi takes the catch. It went hard, it went flat. And Clarkson was hoping that it'll go all the way for 6, and he's bitterly disappointed because 6 inches on the other side would have found the fence on the full.
Yeah, you can see him shaking his head. It was a dress matches. He's played one-day internationals. I thought he had at some stage.
And yes, absolutely spot on, Polly. I never knew you were playing for Pakistan. Mate, that is like gold. Well done.
I'm not playing for Pakistan, and I'm not trying to create opportunities. It's just fact. It's the number to be scared of, 112. And he drags it across
For the captain.
Oh, that's a thick edge, and there's another wicket for Hassan Ali, and another big celebration there. Tumbling, wickets are tumbling now. This is really big for Pakistan. Rizwan's getting in the game. They are a happy bunch because wickets are going. 7 down now. Hassan Ali's back after getting strike. Afridi back into the attack, and there's a misfield. They do make an error. That won't please the captain too much, and certainly not the bowler. Just ticks it over with singles and the odd 2. Hard down the ground. That's a good shot. That's beautifully played. Good connection. Good work from Magala. That's gone for 6. There's 10 off 2. Big swing and a miss. Trying to go back over the top with a slower ball that time from Hassan Ali.
Looks like it might land safely. Oh, and it's a good catch in the end. Great catch in the end, actually. Fakhar Zaman wasn't quite sure whether it was his or Ashraf, but in the end, a solid catch for Pakistan.
Yeah, disappointment for Magala. He played one lovely shot over long off for 6. Oh, it's a very good delivery from Afridi first up. Yeah, the thing I like about him, Hassan Ali, one-handed in the end, high in the air. Is it going to be taken? It should be taken. Good ground. Really good ground by the skipper. Babar Azam did the hard yards, getting to the ball first, and then the catch was pouched comfortably. Early wickets, that's going to have to be key. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. That is a terrific.
Good.
I think that's carried, and I think it might have been an inside edge. So does Rizwan. Yep, they're going to send this upstairs. There's the timer straight away up, and up goes that finger. 36, but again, it's another batsman getting to a quick 550 and getting to
97 stand in that chase of 204. Bjorn Fortuin.
145 that needs to be achieved. JP Duminy, what are the South African does it quite often. Straight away he fires one and there, just skids on. Disappointed to their effort. They were 119 for 4 after 14.50. 25 runs and 6 wickets that went down. And there's the first wicket. It's down the leg side. And South Africa off to the perfect start. Rizwan's going to stick around just to have a look-see. I think it's maybe been sent upstairs, but I think he's got absolutely no chance. His foot slid out. He's been in such good touch. But on both occasions, he hasn't contributed. He's got out for another. Basically 3, because it was judged as a wide. He's made an impact. Drag down the last delivery and should get through comfortably for the single. Vivian Mulder will start for South Africa. Drags it, use of the feet, drags it, and it wasn't far away from Yanuman Malan at short wicket, but the desired result is achieved, the boundary that Fakhar Zaman was after. Could be tight if he hits. That was a good run in the end. Asif van der Dussen. And that's worked away nicely. Mulder be disappointed. Often the case, so often, and you know it myself as having been a bowler. You bowl to the left hand, you worked away nicely. He'll be disappointed with that Fontaine. He kicks the ground in disgust. He knows that's too easy. If he gets whacked for a boundary, so be it. But with that angle, it really did make his. Now 5-4 leg side field. 2 men back, 1 behind.
Ball dwellies, ball more dwellies.
Stepped in.
Oh, dwellies, ball more dwellies.
Is that close? Was their bat involved? I don't think. Also starts with one that's too straight.
Bowlers. It's hit.
Some miscommunication and almost an opportunity for a run out. It was difficult to gather for Ianaman Milan. It was a good stop. Timing from Bob Razan. Superb. Issues. And I don't believe you have to change him for the sake of changing. I like this option in this first experience. Down the big side. The judge is wide.
Assess the. Oh my goodness! I think that's a no ball.
There's that flat bat slog sweep. We've seen it throughout this tour, and very rarely does he miscue. Even that last one, he tended to roll the wrists a touch, which meant it went at a flatter trajectory, but still comfortably clearing.
South Africa need wickets. Williams. Oh, that's over the top. That's a good start to the over. That is a terrific start to the over.
What a batsman. So good to watch. We've been praising him, his aesthetics. This is where he scores points.
Slicing that one over the top. Back with a square on the offside. Back-to-back boundaries.
Not one to hit the ball up in the...
A fingertip on that, but I think it's still going to be a test. It is a test. And the ball wins.
Paka's form is a real bonus. At number 3, can...
There is a sweeper out there, but he needs to be about 20 feet tall to have any chance whatsoever of getting close to that.
2 different ways to hit the ball. To hit.
Reaching of that one, he's getting that one away as well. That's another 6. Oh, it's in the pool. No, it's not. Got excited there for a bit.
What's that song? Twisting by the pool. 14 from the over. Because
slower delivery. Was through the shot well before it got to him, I think. Just straight away, because maybe there was a fracture in that wire, the grill, I don't know. I haven't seen the helmet. And for South Africa. Wow. That is far from ideal, I would imagine. Punishment for George Linder, I think now. He's been asked to run around the boundary. He missed that first one. I'm just joking. It's a pretty ordinary ball. A big swing of that. He might be out here. Shams, I think, is getting underneath it. So Williams has taken a wicket. It is the end of Fakhar Zaman now. He is very annoyed with himself. Mulder it was, actually, who took the catch. So
Trying to fly the pressure. Difficult when the new man comes to the crease. You think, okay, well, I'll get...
with only 50 to get. Straight over the top, and that's gone for 4. That's not a bad way to greet the bowler.
not at all.
Now that is a very good catch. On the run, moving a long way to his right. Williams likes that one. He is delighted with the fact that he's picked up that wicket. Shamsi making the good ground from third man.
Up in the air. Is this the wicket that South Africa needed? And it is. Dili Petelkwayo, he's introduced into the attack And gets the breakthrough.
Big smiles on the faces. Back just 2 deliveries. 133 kilometers per hour. Not had many opportunities to face the pressure. They have got it this time, huh?
Get on, George.
Drag down, but he gets away with it. Slog sweep, but I don't think he's got enough on that, or has he? Lazard Williams sets himself, but it lands within the boundary. Catch is taken. That's another big wicket for South Africa. Things went awry in their innings, and all of a sudden for Pakistan, from being 98 for 2, they found themselves 110 for 5. Shamsi strikes, and the experience of Hafiz is on his way. Another good over for the South. Pops it straight back over his head. Short. Is that a wicket? It is indeed. I thought it maybe come off the helmet, but he's through the shot. It's hit his bats on the Q end, and it's popped all the way back to Magala, and he's got his man. Delivery of 137 kilometers, a score of 15 or 20 to get Pakistan over the line. It's a really good.
Shamsi again. Oh, that's past the outside edge. Hang on a sec. We'll call you when you need it.
Okay, cool. that was a good delivery, by the way. Just.
So my apologies, Ramiz. I just want bit of flights down the ground. Slice that away, back at a square. Good work down there at third man. Katlakwayo does tidy stuff down there. They scamper back for 2. Cries of catch it on the bounce. That's only the 4th delivery since the last boundary. That's head away for a boundary first ball.
The whole of South Africa go. Did you have to mention that stat just at that time?
Yeah.
Sliding leg side. Going to pick up 1 run.